It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring... on the 40.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes position to get things going.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Throwing from the gun here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got 2nd down. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down. They'll throw it. He's on the move. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And goal. Goal to go, they're passing. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Camarda on to send it away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight to the air here, it's Young. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Out of the gun, Young. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Hits his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To throw here on 1st down. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They go play action here. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on the field. That play is going to remain a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now Camarda on to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Gets this to Sanders. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run now on second down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Room to throw here on third. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing off the play fake here. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Okay, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Throwing deep down the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. Now Camarda on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Lone back gets the handoff. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now from the gun. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Man in motion, headed right. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll run here on first down. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. Looking to tack on the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to the back. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. It's only 2 on the pickup, and they remain 2 yards shy as it brings up 4.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers facing a deficit near the break. 3rd and just 2 to go. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime. That's up and through for the point after. And the Panthers tie this game at 21. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Completed to his running back. Juke the defender. Oh, breaking ankles with that move. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. He put everything he had into this one. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Working inside the red zone. Cut out left. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Throwing it again here. This throw is cut. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and short. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Still going inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. On the handoff. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be Panthers football. First and 10 now from the 30. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Young working from the gun. And he's caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Running it now out of the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Young. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now lead by 10. Lining up now to try the extra points. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He's contained at the line for no gain. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers have it just a hair or 2.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away, but that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. Complete out to the right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Throwing now from the gun. And it's cut the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end.